Okay, we're live now.
Oh,
Jenny, sit down. Hello, good evening, everyone. We are now live stream in my tree Facebook, which is my personal Facebook, Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and my Coffee Connect. And yes, we are now live in my YouTube. Please, subscribe in my YouTube, Coffee and Conversations, with my YouTube. So I am very excited to introduce you my first batch of my business spotlight. I would like to introduce you Jenny O'Malley, and Jenny O'Malley will be on July 16th, Thursday, and Rose Brown will be on Friday, July 17th. So I am here to present to you. Probably we're going to talk about like a sneak peek of what we are going to talk on at their event. So, Jenny,
hi.
something the sneak peek of what we are going to talk about on Thursday.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Jenny O'Malley. I am the founder of a successful self-made women and Purple Like Reiki Healing. I'm a Reiki healer and a spiritual life coach and a business coach. Thank you so much for inviting me here, and thank you so much for the opportunity, Ate Melissa, for being part of this coffee and conversations with you. And I'm so proud of you. And as I always say, I always tell people, I always brag about you, that you have an awesome vision and idea. And I'm so glad that Rose and I are part of this beautiful platform, marketing platform that anyone couldn't ever really have. So thank you. I'm very amazed with how you've grown with your business as well.
Thank you, thank you. How about you, Rose?
Hi, everyone. My name is Rose Brown, the accountant therapist, and I am the CEO of Brown's Fulfillment Consultant and Accounting Firm. And I must join Jenny and say thank you so much, Melissa, for having us on this platform, especially the first week of Coffee and Conversation with you. You know, since day one of Coffee Connect, it has been marketing, but a deep rooted relationship in that. So I'm just grateful for the relationships that we've all, gotten from this.
That's awesome. What do you think we can talk about? Like, give them some juicy sneak peek of what we are going to talk about, Rose, on Friday.
Well, everyone is super curious about the accountant therapist. Where did it stem from? Who is she? What does she do? And I enjoy telling the story because the hope is that it will be inspiring to other individuals who have encountered a path and really want to strive for success, as well as, my deep why of where I come from. But at the end of the day, what I really do is provide clients with valuable services to avoid taxable mistakes.
Yes, and probably everyone, I want you to tell them the shortcut of being sane when it comes to if it's a tax day, you know. If it's a tax day, oh my God, tax day! Oh my goodness, something like that. What is the best way to do it? Like that you will be sane when it's like you will still cool when it comes to tax
So
day.
Ate Melissa, basically you're asking Rose how to relax during
Yes,
tax time.
yes,
It's hard to do it the day off when you don't have everything together. So my recommendation is always plan throughout the year, or
yes.
at least if you haven't gotten the chance to plan throughout the year, January through April is a long time. Take your time, get it together, and if you feel as though you're not going to make that deadline, put in an extension. Give yourself some time to breathe. Especially as business owners, we're facing a lot. So if we need extra time, hey, sweetie, you need that extra time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, ladies, if you are thinking to get Hermes, please think, think, pay the accountant first. Pay somebody who's going to do the thing. Hermes or accountant? I will choose accountant. Something like that. If you're
How
trying
would
to
you Ernest?
like I'm thinking like think of something that people will feel comfortable preparing their taxes during the year. It's like
Mhm.
during the year, ways to save our time to do this the tax, because the tax will be like July 15, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, just because of what you just said, Melissa, and many other clients that I've encountered during COVID, really, I created a webinar to address those concerns because it's obvious and deep concerns of
Yeah.
many entrepreneurs. COVID has forced many of us to start our own business, go into the gig economy, all of these things, and we just don't know what to do as it pertains to tax and accounting. And I want to help them to really understand how they can avoid taxable mistakes.
Because like I said, I don't have any luxurious bags and everything, but I chose to pay my accountant monthly for them to to do the all the things that I'm doing for the paperwork, because I don't like paperwork. So I'd rather pay for that, because that's why I'm asking, like, you were done with taxes, why? Like, shut up, Melissa. Somebody's like,
But you know what, ladies? There are some people who are really like have so much time to do it. They're used to it, right?
yeah,
But like I always tell my clients, as a business coach, I always tell them that, hey, if you can pay your accountant, if you can hire someone to do
yeah,
things for you, might as well do that, because you wanna spend more time with focusing on your business, focusing
yeah,
on your clients. It's a waste of time and energy if you're
yeah,
going to stop for 2 weeks and work on your taxes. If you can just like ask someone, which you can also help, you can
yeah,
help them too. Give them a
yeah,
job. They're the perfect person to do like Rose here. She is an accountant therapist, and her title itself is like she's a healer. She will
mhm,
heal your licks when it
yeah,
comes to your money issues like taxes, right? So
yeah.
I'm very proud of you, Rose, for doing that, because I myself, I don't know,
Oh,
I
thank you.
don't like numbers, but I love money. So I think
Mhm.
it's a different problem, right?
Yes, and for me, I'd rather pay somebody, because I want my time for my business. So if you
Yeah.
can, my goal is to pay somebody to help me to grow my business. Because if you have more time with your business, you can have more money to pay for somebody. So that's
Yeah.
Mhm.
why I am. For my Coffee Connect, I'm really trying to make it work for I want everyone to be happy. Like, everyone is like 35 minutes, 5 minutes. So tomorrow we're going to try 10 minutes with 3 connections in more
Yes.
time.
Mhm.
So
Yes,
that's
and I
good.
would want, yeah,
Yeah.
and I
I
would
am
want to add,
thankful
and
yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead. I am
And
thankful for my attendees for being patient to try what I can do to help us grow. Thank you so much for all the attendees, because for for the success of the My Coffee Connect, it's our success. So thank you so much for that. And Jenny, like, what are the things you can do for the businesses to ease their pain for business, like,
yes, I
like
think,
telling the world their business.
yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that question, Ate. As a matter of fact, I really want to add also, like, with your mindset should always be in a investment mode. So
Mm-hmm.
when you pay someone, you're not just paying it, but you are actually investing something for yourself. So I
Yes.
always tell my clients, if a waste of time is a waste of energy and a waste of money. A waste of energy is a waste of time and a waste of money. A waste of money is a waste of time and a waste of energy. If you waste these three things in your life, believe me, you're not gonna prosper. You're not gonna be able to maintain your business.
Mm-hmm.
So what's gonna happen is that you're gonna fall. You're gonna hit plateau. Like you're just gonna stop.
Yes.
Stop is different from pausing. When you pause, you see the bigger picture. What else can I adjust or can I add to this to my business so I can be more successful and help more people?
Yeah.
But when you stop, that's when you really stop and not doing anything. And then you step into saying that I cannot do this anymore. Because no matter what you do, no matter what it takes, you cannot do it alone. You
Yeah.
need
I
somebody.
agree.
Everybody needs somebody.
Yeah.
So in regards with my business, so what I am going to share on our or on our your episode on Wednesday, July 15th. Oh,
Thursday.
Thursday,
Thursday.
Yes.
July 15, yes. I'm going to talk about my deepest, darkest story. Why I became a Reiki healer and why I decided to have my own business and why I became a spiritual life coach and why I dedicated my life and myself with this business and my company. And it's going to be very short, but very interesting and I'm sure you're going to be inspired with that story. And I can't wait to share to everyone. The funny thing is that maybe a lot of people knows me. They know me from like when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, just like Melissa here. We've known each other when I was still a kid. But nobody knows your story until you tell them. Sometimes the only story that they know are the things that they heard from somebody else.
Yes.
But people will be surprised with the story that I am going to tell them and are going to share it to them. And people are asking, why is it easy for you to share your story, to share your deepest, darkest story?
Yeah.
Well, because I've already faced my fears and there's nothing for me to hide. If there's anything that I would want to share, it is only because that I believe that I have gained wisdom with my experience in life. And if I'm not going to share my story, no one will know that there's hope. There's hope. And so I want to share that so they can get inspired to also face their fears and find the truth within themselves that facing your fears and letting people other knows that you have experienced this in life and that will help them as well. So it's a domino effect for me. If I'm doing good as a person, if I have a stability of love and light in me, then I can give that to my clients to and other people, right? And then the people that who receive that from me will do the same thing. Okay, so
Mhm.
vice versa. Hurt people. So I am no longer in that stage of where I am hurting. I am no longer in that stage where I cannot face my fears and my truth. And as a matter of fact, this is my happiest. I am 44 years old and this is my happiest year. Despite the pandemic, despite all these things, I am more leaning into the light. So that's what I am going to talk about. I'm going to encourage all of you who's going to watch the show of Ate Melissa here, the Coffee and Conversation with Melissa. It's going to be interesting, and I'm going to make sure that you're going to learn a lot from what we're going to talk about. And even right now, I'm already learning from Rose
Yeah.
and Ate here. So
Yeah.
Ate in the Philippines is an older sister. That's a sign of respect for older sister. Not that old though.
We're really old. So what more can you add, Rose, about what are you going to talk about aside from being get ready? Why probably you can tell us why do you call yourself accountant therapist?
Okay, so I guess we're gonna give it out now. So
Yeah, I don't know.
the accountant therapist was a puzzle piece. It was divinely dropped into my spirit in the sense that I never researched to say, oh, let's put the accountant and the therapist together. No, it literally just came in a way that I didn't expect. So the way I work with clients is it's that of a therapist. So they come and they talk. All people want to do sometimes is just talk. And my job in that moment is to just listen. I want to hear what you have to say about your business. I want to hear what's going on. Then I become the man in the mirror. Let's have this conversation. Let me ensure that I understand what you're saying. So I repeat it back to you and we make sure we're on the same page, because honestly, if we're not on the same page, we cannot move forward. And after that comes planning. And this is a part that people usually kind of flunk out of because they don't want to, this is the hard part of it. So we put a plan in place. You literally put a blueprint to help you get to the place that you want to get to in your business. Then we begin to execute together. I don't just put you out there on your own, because sometimes we need that accountability partner. And that's what I am for a lot of my clients. Sometimes you just need someone to say, hey, did you send out that paperwork? Hey, have you signed this? Hey, what's going on with that? And when we execute together, you just feel a weight lifted off your shoulder. And I've had many clients walk into my office, walk out leaving with their shoulders much lighter. And literally the one-on-one work that I do, it just puts it out there. You know, I can help you through, I can pull you up out of your rut. I can help you clean up the mess. You haven't filed for 5 years? I got you. Don't worry. We're going to get through this. And it's a lot of the time, it's patience and step by step. And a lot of people don't have patience. And for me, I have to have patience with my clients. A lot of patience, and they truly appreciate that. And I enjoy, taking them through it. And once we get it together, it's done, they learn from it. And that's the thing. I don't want to hold your hand forever. Actually, I'm not going to hold your hands forever. I want to give you the tools that you need to stand up and say, okay, I got the knowledge. Now let's apply it. Applied knowledge is the best knowledge. So you do this, now you go ahead with it. Of course, you may need support here and there. That's fine. That's how things work. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that I've empowered you, I've educated you, I've brought awareness to you so that you can now move forward successfully in your business. And my hope is that you'll share that with other people.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I really like what you just said, that we have the same intention of, even if I heal people, I always tell them that I'm going to heal you, yes, but you need to know the process, and you have to learn to practice it. You have to know the healing and spiritual practice every single day, because I can accept you every week, 2 times a week, 3 times a week. Then you know what? It's a blessing. But I'm not really like, it's not me. But what I do, just like you, is that I teach them how to heal themselves too. And so when the best time after Reiki is when you start practicing it. Owning it. So eventually you won't be needing me, because what if I'm not around? Then you're just going to be dependent on me, just like you, right?
Exactly.
I feel like what you said, Rose.
Yeah.
And I must add in that too, sometimes when you go to your therapist, they tell you things you don't want to hear. Well, we have to do that. I have to tell you that that expense is not necessary. So if you are making a purchase or an expense in your business and it's not profit in your business, it's not a good investment, don't just make a purchase just to make a purchase to say you did this. It's not necessary. If you're not making a purchase in order to elevate your business, there are better ways to do this.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you so much. This is the part of I'm what you call this, letting my July attendees. I am letting them experience the Platinum Pink membership. So this is part of it. Like business spotlight in Coffee and Conversations. When I launched the membership on Coffee Connect on January 2021, we are going to have a MCC TV. So this and
let me correct you, Let me correct you. That this is just one of the highlights of Coffee and Conversations with Melissa. And this is just a small bit of the very valuable new version of my Coffee Connect of Ate Melissa. Believe me, it's exciting. I can't imagine without being part of the MCC or the my Coffee Connect this coming next year. So I'm preparing myself for that as well. Yeah, I'm excited.
And I am excited that this is the beginning of introducing us to the world. You know, we
Yeah.
are really everybody starts for the beginning, so we have like few hundreds of watching us. In the future, we're going to have more
Oh,
people.
yes,
And
yes, definitely.
this is one of the ways that I'm going to showcase them individually. And
Mm,
on September, we are going to have a series, like business lecture series, that each
yes.
of them is going to have a 20-minute exposure for their expertise. So you are going to learn a lot from my Coffee Connect attendees because
I'm
my
so
Coffee
excited.
Connect attendees is my product. They are my product. So I am going to showcase them in the best thing I can. For this social media that we are live in five, we're going to have a live in five, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, something like
Yeah.
that. And if you know anyone that would be part of this business spotlight, I just started with my Coffee Connect attendees here in USA, and if you are in London, Australia, Canada, Japan, like anyone who would like to connect with us and introduce your business. I am choosing, I'm not expecting big businesses. I'm really supporting local businesses around the world. So we are
Mm-hmm.
able to help each other. And I just started, I am thankful for my Coffee Connect attendees um, for their patience, for my all the trials that I've been doing. And then, Rose, tell us your experience about the My Coffee Connect.
Oh my goodness, Melissa, I brag about this all the time. So, this is a journey that we're on. It started in a depressing time, which is COVID, but you've used this platform to really elevate our minds, our thoughts, to bring us to a different place. And many of us came in here just as, business owners, which we all are, but we're moving on with relationship and to know that your platform is elevated in such a way. So if you have not yet jumped on this wagon that's going at full speed, you have to come join us at Coffee Connect. Each week we meet, whether or not it's the same person, we begin to dive deeper within the relationship that we have with that person. And I have met so many incredible persons. I have worked with so many different people, and it's really a good collaborative platform.
Yeah. How
Yes.
about you, Jen?
Well, you know what? I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I'm your number one fan, and you know that. The minute, the minute I found out about my Coffee Connect, I messaged her and I told her, like, hey, I'm in. In the beginning, to be honest with you, I wanted to support her. So that's my first intention. And then I didn't know that she's going to give me more. She's gonna give me more. I didn't expect that this is gonna be so deep to the extent that I'm friends with all of you now. So it's like we're in a classroom and we have classmates. I can't believe at the age 44, I'm going to attend school, which is online. So, yeah. So I actually told Melissa that, what you're doing is actually a mastermind class.
Yes.
This is beyond what anybody can actually achieve. There's a lot of mastermind classes there, including my mastermind. And I'm telling you, it's not cheap. It's
Mm-hmm.
not, it's because it's so valuable that you really have to invest your time, your energy, your commitment, and your money for that. But look what's happening inside the My Coffee Connect. People doesn't really know that what's happening inside is more than the mastermind class that they've been dreaming of. So can you just imagine this by next year, the My Coffee Connect is way different from what we have right now, for what you're experiencing right now. So I'm actually looking forward for all of you right now, even my clients, even my students. If you're watching this, I want you to know how excited I am and thrilled I am to introduce my Coffee Connect with all of you. So I guess 4 people already signed up, but of course, you have to work on their schedule, right? All my clients are also busy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good busy too. So, Ate Melissa, actually, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You already asked everything about us. Can you tell us something about you?
Yeah, my passion is like really supporting local businesses. This is my thing that what are the ways that I can showcase local businesses? Because it's like in my 10 years of experience in networking, there is really a need for a quality connections in the networking world. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of networking organization that is really, really money, money, money. If you want to be highlighted, you will be you pay how much? $200 for just freaking 5 minutes to talk about your business. Really, it's like really 5 minutes. So I am thinking like there are ways that I can help and support people. That I'm thinking that the secret of this is like if we are going to collaborate, if we are going to help each other, we are going to grow together. That
Yeah.
is the basic of my coffee connect because I do believe this is one of the organization. I will never say I'm the only one. I will say
There's
I'm
a
not. This is the thing of what I do. I will not say bad things to my competitor. I will just concentrate on my um, positivity because what I want to build in my organization is to build positivity and create collaboration that will really
there's a
connect
quality.
with collaboration that will help us to grow together. And at the
Yeah.
same time, we are going to donate a portion to the community. That's why
Yeah.
I'm asking to the people, to the people. But I will never do the nonprofit. I will just donate. I'd rather donate than doing nonprofit. So I will, and I'm thinking in the future for the Philippines, I want to do, my goal is to help women that is going to learn how to sew, and for men that is going to do mechanics. So it's a livelihood for men and women. So that's my goal. So I'm going to talk to my brother on how am I going to do this in the Philippines because it's
Yeah.
like, I really want to help, but you really have to help yourself. You know, I want to do livelihood instead of just accepting money. Just give them money to start to start their own business for their family.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
Thank you for sharing. Oh, see, I'm like I became the host. That's all of a sudden.
Thank you so much, Jenny, for
But
having me.
yes,
This is
I
like,
wanna I wanna add. We still have like at least 1 minute here. I also want to add that Ate Melissa actually went through like really a step by step.
yeah,
So she's still studying. She's really good at like connections, events, person to person, right? So
yeah,
she's very new to this online events, online courses, online thing. But let me tell you, she's very coachable and she's just so amazing that everything that you are teaching her, she's actually doing it. She
Mm-hmm.
really take it by heart. And you know what's good about her? She's very fierce. She would just literally act on it right away. Okay, so you gave her an idea and she felt that this idea is good for her, for the business. She had an idea and she would just like, let's do this.
yeah.
I'm gonna pay for that. Let's do this. I'm gonna pay for that. La, 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 la. So that's a good thing. Because see, when you really want to be successful, you really want to lean into people who are there to help you. You want to allow yourself to your coaches, your mentors, your web designers, anybody who could help you while you are still starting. And you're all gonna rise up together. You're
Yes,
all gonna rise up together.
yes.
And I believe that's what you're actually doing, Ate Melissa. And I thank you for that again.
Yes, I could really tell we are all growing together because, like step by step, I am, with the business. I'm so proud. I have no debts in my business. I always pay it. Like next, probably by hopefully next month, I'm gonna start the branding, and then the coach. that I'm going to have. Like, yes.
Oh, yes. You're
I'm
doing
so
it already.
like, yeah, I'm so happy, like crossing out all my goals, everything is like, this is it. This is my dream to have my own TV. So probably this is going to be the podcast, uh, podcasting, something like that.
Slash
Like,
TV.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Melissa's TV, the mini TV. Yes. So I am really happy and thank you for being with me today. And for those of you who would like to connect with them again, Jenny Umali is going to be on July
16.
16, Thursday.
Thursday.
Always save the date, Monday to Friday, 11:30 to 12. We are going to talk about how to do the healer, the Reiki, and for having a awesome business coach. And then on Friday, July 17, Rose Brown is going to help you to be sane when the tax is going to be on or something like that. So looking forward for our conversations.
Ate, so how about
Here.
Tuesday? So
Huh?
who's your guest on
Oh,
Tuesday?
Tuesday, thank you. Tuesday, tomorrow, my guest is Shari Williams. She is going to talk
Yay!
about the drone and her
Oh, yeah.
business organization. So, yes. And the good thing about this, my first interview is like Felicia Shanklin. We nailed our spreading positivity because me and Felicia own women's organization. We
Mhm.
chose C for collaboration, not competition. So
Yeah.
this is the power of positivity of growing together. So that's why I said my goal and my legacy. I just want to put happy face in the face. So
Yes.
if we
You know,
believe,
Ate, actually, one of my mantra is that I always say that we are not many, we are one.
Mm.
Right? We are not many, we are one. So yes, I also want to invite all of you who's watching right now to just lean into to MCC Coffee and Conversation with Melissa, lean into all these people who's watching you right now. And even if you're not watching, if you heard us from other people, yes,
yes, yes. I am having a fun time conversation about this. Probably soon we're going to have a round table. Round table
yes,
about things. So see, I'm thinking about things of how are we going to promote ourselves and get to know. I want the people, the community to know us. Personally, not just business.
Exactly.
So this is my way. If they get to know you, so you, you will get the business.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
35. So I said 30 minutes. That is all good. Thank you so much. I'm Jenny Umali and Rose Brand, and see you this week.
Yeah.
Thank you, and have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Watching. Thank you for watching. Bye.